Evening folks, I'm Gary and this is the Killer Drummer. If this is the first time you've popped onto the channel, if you like what you see, consider hitting the old subscribe button and I'll keep you up to date on anything new that pops up on the channel. So tonight we're going to continue with the little series we've got going of dining room drums, where I'll look at some of the samples and miniatures that I've got lying about. So tonight I'm going to have a wee look at this one here. It's a wee sample of Scapa Skiren. What I'll do is I'll get this one in the glass and then we'll have a wee chat. Get it in there. We'll just leave that one to sit for a few minutes. So if anyone's not familiar with Scapa, it's a Highland whisky. It's up on the island of Orkney, where you've got its more famous neighbour, Highland Park. Scapa has been putting out whisky for quite a few years, but it's one of these distilleries that's been bought and sold and changed ownership over the years. And today it's part of the Scapa Skiren, the Pernod Ricard group. So it's got quite a large ownership backing there to it. The distillery itself puts out about a little bit under 1.5 million litres per annum. So they've got a fairly decent sort of setup going there. And if you do look around, you'll find some different expressions from Scapa. They're not one of these out there all the time distilleries, whisky brands. You know, you don't always see them marketed or advertised. You kind of have to go looking for it a little bit. Now the dram tonight, as I said, a wee sample. It was given to me by Joel. Thank you very much, Joel. Now this one, Scapa Skiren, it's almost like the non-age statement, entry level whisky from Scapa. It's put out at your 40% ABV. It is probably a bit of colour added in there, and it's probably almost definitely not a non-chill, chill filtered. You'll find a lot of these young whiskies, you know, everything's done to them just to get them out there on the shelves and fill that gap in the market whilst the other expressions are maturing. And on maturation, from what I can gather, it's first fill American oak casks. So you're probably going to find there's going to be a bit of vanilla in about this. So let's give it a wee sniff. Yep. There's maybe a bit of creaminess, some honey. There's maybe almost an aniseedy sort of hint to it. And definitely that vanilla's there. You get that vanilla you'll get in most sort of American oak cask sort of things. Yeah, nothing startling. It's not jumping out. Give it a wee sip. Definitely creamy straight away on the palate. You can feel a creaminess. It's not one of these watery sort of things. Lemon, maybe a bit of lime. There's a warmth, quite rich, as I said, that creamy richness, that warm, not a burny, spicy warmth, just a nice warmth. As it goes, there's a bit of oak, sort of musty oak, barley. It's quite nice, quite well balanced. I think there's a lot more warmth to the palate, to the taste than there is coming through in the nose, but there's still that creaminess, that richness. And there's a fair bit of a finish to it. It doesn't disappear. It's probably medium to long. Quite a sweet finish on it as well. It's not a bad dram. It's not startling. You know, it's well presented, it's well made for what it is. For a non-age statement drink, it's not bad. I don't think you would be disappointed with it knowing what it is. You know, if you're looking at it as it being a non-age statement, 40% whiskey, you know, it's pretty good for what it is. Yeah, I'll probably enjoy this dram tonight. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna run out and buy this. I'll maybe look at some of the other more matured expressions. I think they've got a 12-year-old that's out there as well. But for the first time on Scapa, it's not bad. I maybe recommend having a little look at it, seeing what the difference is between this and its neighbour Highland Park. Maybe looking at that difference between the smoky peatiness of Highland Park as opposed to the more maybe run-of-the-mill sort of side of things coming from Scapa. But yeah, have a little look, guys. Scapa. Cheers. Slange.